Hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
All right, so everybody on the internet has been talking about Kim's Lost Words, the tell-all book. And remember, yesterday Al B. Shore said the book is fake because in a segment where it's talking about him and Diddy getting freaky and having a freak off of their own, he said it's cap. He said that somebody broke into Kim's house, they stole the notes for the book, and now they putting the book out with Amazon. He said the people who was around Kim, he feels like they did it, publicists, etc. So he said the book is fake. Now the kids are saying that the book is fake. So this paragraph or this letter is coming from Quincy, Christian, Jesse, and Delilah. These are all Kim's children, all right? Y'all know Diddy has 6 kids. 4 of them were Kim's children, okay? Now, I think this was posted on Quincy's Instagram page, and it says, "We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents." Not Kim, but parents plural, Diddy too. Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not. And anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves. Additionally, please understand that any so-called friend speaking on behalf of our mom or her family is not a friend, nor do they have her best interests at heart. Remember, one of the main people who's behind this book is supposedly one of Kim's friends as well. It continues and says, "Our lives were shattered when we lost our mother in 2018. She was our world, and nothing has been the same since she passed. While it has been incredibly difficult to reconcile how she could be taken from us too soon, the cause of her death has long been established." So that's a direct response to people who try to say Diddy had anything to do with her death. The kids are saying that, to me, it don't have nothing to do with Diddy, okay? And y'all know they said she died of some kind of sickness. I forgot what that word is. Phenoma, something like that. Y'all know I always mess that up. But it says her death has long been established, or the cause of her death has long been established. There was no foul play. Grief is a long or a lifelong process, and we ask that everyone respect our requests for peace as we continue to cope with her loss every day. We are deeply saddened that the world has made a spectacle of what has been the most tragic event of our lives. Our mother should be remembered for the beautiful, strong, kind, and loving woman she was. Her memory should not be tainted by horrific conspiracy theories. We ask that everyone please respect our mother, Kim Porter, and hold her legacy in high regard so that she may rest in peace. It's what she deserves. We love you and miss you, Mommy, Quincy, Christian, Jesse, and Delilah. So, they addressed a lot. And for a long time, if y'all watch my videos, I always say, I wonder what the kids is thinking. I wonder what the kids are going through. And I think we got a little piece of that in this letter. Like, look, we have seen all of the shit y'all saying. We ain't going for it. We don't believe our father did anything to our mother. And this book is 100% cap. Also, like I said, the book is also implicating Al B. Shore now. So that's Quincy's father has got thrown into the mix too. Now, at first, Al B. Shore was down for the book when, he didn't know all about what was in the book. And then when he found out he was in it, now he want to, back away from the book. But remember, I told y'all, he was like, oh yeah, now see, y'all said I was lying. Now the book coming out. But as soon as his name was caught up in the book, it was fake. But I'm willing to at least say that I agree with the kids when it comes to their mother does deserve peace. And also that part where they said, look, we're still dealing with her death. That's something that my mother has been talking about since my grandmother passed away last year. It's and people keep telling me the same thing because I was really close with my grandma. It's not no time limit for you to get over somebody's death. Yeah, they mom died in 2018. That don't mean that it isn't fresh for them. That don't mean that they don't wake up some days and just feel like breaking down and crying. Because it still happened to me over my grandma. It's not no time limit. My father will say the same thing about his mother. And she's been, passed away for many years, my other grandmother. So I can understand that they're still dealing with the tragedy of their mom's death. And all of this extra shit doesn't help. I think sometimes we always is like, well, we want to know what the kids is feeling because we want to know if the kids are blaming Diddy. We want to know if the kids are mad at Diddy and if they're fighting each other and if they mad at they dad because we want them to just, we want them to excommunicate themselves from their father. That's what a lot of y'all want. But nobody's considering the fact that these are still kids. Quincy might be grown, but he's still a kid. Same thing with Christian. He technically grown, but he's still a kid. You know what I mean? Y'all know you ain't really grown till you about 30. All right. So these are still kids that are involved in this situation, and a lot of times people don't stop to think that the kids should be protected. I know they rich and they millionaires and they got everything they ever wanted and they live a life that's way better than ours, but we should still have the same consideration for them as we have for any other children. Just because they're rich doesn't mean that they should go through some kind of trauma or traumatic situation based off of how the public feels and what the public wants them to do and what the public wants to happen to their father. Is their father a monster? Y'all have already made up y'all minds. But Diddy ain't got nothing to do with his kids. We know how most celebrities get down. They go do a whole bunch of shit while their kids is at home living their life. And just because they support their father doesn't mean that they necessarily turn and look the other way when it comes to some of the things he's been accused of. They saw the Cassie video, but some of y'all want to just put it to their face. No, watch it again. Watch it again. It's like, these are still kids. He got an infant at home. And I think a lot of people forget to respect that. Now, some of y'all might look at this letter and y'all will say, well, I feel like they putting out this letter to cover up for their father because their dad is in jail and all that other stuff. But sometimes in life, certain things are more important than the quote unquote big issue. Let the courts and the feds handle Diddy. That's not up to his children. That's not on his children. I think as a responsible adult, anybody would just have to look at this letter and just take it for what it is. These kids are saying they tired of the bullshit. They saying the book is fake. And they saying they want their mama to rest in peace. If you got an issue with that, I think it's something wrong with you and you too caught up in all this internet shit. We know what happened to Cassie was terrible. We know the things that Diddy is being accused of are terrible. Leave it at that. Stop trying to drag the children into it. And really stop trying to drag this dead lady into it. She gone. And to me, if she didn't give anybody permission to put out a book, if she didn't have no deal on the table to put out a book, I don't think we should be reading it. And we got to remember, that book came out right now for a reason. Because to me, that book was probably already ready to be published. But they might have got wind of, this Diddy situation and said, I think he gonna get arrested. Let's wait to put it out. And so they put it out now. It's a topic of conversation. Everybody's talking about it. But those people want to make money. They want to put out a book. They want it to be salacious. They want it to go viral. They want everybody to be talking about it. It's selfish reasons for those people to put out that book. I don't think everybody behind putting out this book is trying to help women or trying to share her story so it can inspire somebody else. They want to get paid. I said this in my last video. Look at this cover. The cover is so rushed. Look at this cover, y'all. Look at this cover. This looked like something a first grader would make in Microsoft Paint. Like, as somebody, y'all see my thumbnails. I'm pretty good at Photoshop. I do all my own thumbnails. As somebody who knows about Photoshop, I know some bullshit beginner Photoshop when I see it. This don't even look like it was made in Photoshop. Somebody rushed to put this book out. They put this picture of Kim is horrible. Kim was a beautiful lady. Y'all could have found a better picture than this. Y'all could have made a collage. Like on one of my thumbnails, I made a collage. Y'all could have made a collage. This was rushed to be put out and published because of the whole Diddy situation. And when you rushing stuff, are you making sure that everything is fact? Are you making sure everything is on the up and up? Or is it just a quick cash grab? And I see, a lot of these big publications reading this book, talking about this book everywhere. And some of them are forgetting to say, this has not been 100% proven that this woman wrote this book. So, look, y'all, protect the kids. Y'all claim y'all feel so bad for them. Keep them out of this situation. And let's start leaving comments and addressing the people who keep running around with this book. Even though now, look, I might have been a little iffy on Al B. Shore, but now we got two different parties saying that this book is fake. And to me, that's what it should be considered as. Fake. Entertainment. So anybody who wants to continue running with this book, y'all look a little funny to me. But I get it. It's shine time. Diddy in jail. I see a lot of people, I see some people putting out 5 or 10 Diddy videos every day. So everybody want to make all their money off Diddy right now. That's cool. I've been doing the same thing. I'm no better than anybody else. But y'all know the people who dragging it. Y'all ain't stupid. But it's entertainment. I get it. But if people saying the book is fake, how long y'all gonna keep, running around promoting the book? Because all y'all doing is selling more copies for Amazon. And saying fuck the kids and what they think about it. And if this woman's house was really robbed, like Al B. Shore said, that's even more fucked up. While she was passed away. They saying her house was broken into when she passed away, and that's how they got the notes for this book. Let me know what y'all think about this. Like the video and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Peace.